Turning our attention to the Women's Premier Division, it was Commonwealth Games 1500 metre representative Kayla McKnight that got her Knox team off to a flyer. Beijing Olympic steeplechaser Victoria Mitchell led the chase for her Division 3 Eureka team, with Julia Edwards of Glenhuntly leading the chase of the Division 1 teams in for Glenhuntly in second place, while Isla Curnow for Geelong Region was in third at the first changeover. Lead Karen Barlow of Knox maintained her team's place at the lead of the field. Meanwhile, in third place it was Glenhuntly that was maintaining their place in the top three. Taking up the running for Knox, it was Kate Seibold Crosby who anchored her team to the race victory. Despite closing in on the race leader, Glenhuntly's Anna Thompson, the 9-time World Cross Country representative, couldn't improve their standing, with the bronze medal going to Geelong Region, with Karina Cleland taking her team across the line. We turn our attention first to the women's open race, where it was Commonwealth Games representative Kayla McKnight, 9-time World Cross Country representative Anna Thompson, Commonwealth Games representative Erica Fountain, and Beijing Olympic steeplechase representative Victoria Mitchell are amongst the high-class field of entrants. Approaching the halfway mark, it was the leading trio of McKnight, Thompson and Mitchell that had broken away from the field.
Okay, very well. Keep pushing. Very, very good run.
Leading into the final kilometre, it was Kayla McKnight that had made her move, standing an advantage back to Anna Thompson, with Victoria Mitchell back to third place. Racing up the home straight at Balnarring Racecourse, it was Kayla McKnight who would take the win in the women's 4-kilometre race. Anna Thompson crossing in the second place for Glenhuntly, with Victoria Mitchell taking third place overall and the Victorian Country title. The early stage, it was athletic. 9-time World Cross Country representative Anna Thompson showed her form on the road, moving into second place. Anna Thompson crossed in second place for a Glenhuntly Club. Coverage the women's open 6-kilometre event, last year taken out by Anna Thompson, but in 2011 it was Kayla McKnight, recently selected for the World Championships over 1500 metres, led the field through the early stages, with the trio including Erica Fountain, Amanda Ford of Athletics Estimate and Melissa Duncan not too far off the pace. Last year's defending champions Anna Thompson and Glenhuntly.
Go side. Go Jules. Go Jules. Go girls.
Making her intentions clear from the outset, it was Anna Thompson and Glenhuntly that would lead the field through the early stages, with Sophie Barker and Amanda Paulin leading the chase. It was Anna Thompson that had running all her own way at the front of the field, stretching her advantage over the back section of the course. Making it back-to-back state cross-country titles, it would be Glenhuntly's Anna Thompson that would streak away down to the finish line to take out the race win in a good time at 29 minutes 10.
Yeah, I don't know, the hill I kind of made a bit of a gap and just kept going with it, so it was quite a good win in the end.
And it's almost a true cross-country course, bit of mud, hills out the back, different from last year. How'd you find it?
Yeah, it's good to do a different course. The extra hill they put in is a bit of a tough one, especially the second lap. A little bit muddy, but not too bad, and a few twists and turns, which makes that interesting.
Next we'll look at Women's Division 1. At the end of the first lap, Melissa Duncan of Knox had opened a slender lead over Sophie Barker of Melbourne University, closely followed by Erica Fountain of Glenhuntly. At the first changeover, Knox had established a slender lead,
Hold on.
with Rosie Donegan of Melbourne University taking up the chase. Recent state cross-country champion Anna Thompson took up the chase for Glenhuntly in third. midway through the second leg, Knox was still in the lead, but Glenhuntly had taken second place with Anna Thompson running strongly. At the halfway point, Glenhuntly had taken the lead with a strong run from Anna Thompson, with Knox relegated to second place. At the final changeover, Julia Edwards took up the running for the leading Glenhuntly team, with Kate Seabold-Crosby of Knox chasing hard. Julia Edwards of Glenhuntly anchored her team to a strong win in Women's Division 1. A cold and wet Sandown, how did you find it?
I found it cold and wet. Yeah, lots of puddles and a wet bum at the end of it.
And Glenhuntly has taken all 4 women's divisions. Will this make Trevor Vincent very happy?
I'm sure it will. I think it's going to make us all pretty happy.
And with 3 rounds to go, how are you looking for the premiership, Anna?
I think we might have sealed it, but hopefully we finish it off pretty well.
Amanda Pullen gave Essendon the lead, changeover 1.
Because everyone's standing in front of it. 42.
Bridget Weatherall came in second for Glenhuntly at the first changeover.
Wow.
At the third changeover, Anna Thompson had given Glenhuntly a commanding lead, tagging Karina Farr. At the last changeover, Karina Fife tagged Meredith Cook, giving Glenhuntly a substantial lead. Knox had maintained their second place with Essendon in third. Glenhuntly swept home to a convincing victory in Women's Division 1. Congratulations on winning the Div 1 Women's at Colaban Ekiden. How was the course? You're a local, so did you have all the inside details?
I did. I run this part of the course most Sunday mornings, so it was easy.
How did you find it? Did you find it a tough run? Had you run your leg before?
I actually did. I ran the same leg last year, and it was certainly much more pleasant given the beautiful weather. But no, it was a good run.
And you've got the premiership now sewn up in Division 1 Women, 2, 3 and 4, I believe, for Glenhuntly. So will there be a big celebration at the end of the season? Will that be the plan?
I think so, yeah, especially if we do manage to take out the 1, 2, 3, 4, which...
At 4 kilometres, there was a large bunch, including Anna Thompson, Sophie Barker, Bev Thomas, Tarly Bird, Susie Mickelson, Catherine Yules and Karina Fife. The pack went through 6 kilometres in 22:29. Inside the last 3 kilometres, Anna Thompson put in a surge to break away from Bev Thomas and Sophie Barker. Anna Thompson continued to run strongly to take the win. You're in a pack there for a long time. Was that a benefit with the wind?
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty windy out there, so I was just going to race the race today, and so I sat in there for a fairway.
And was that always going to be the tactic, to try and find a pack to hide in?
Yeah, it was the plan, just to run with the league women and sit there for as long as I could, really.
In Women's Division 1, Glenhuntly had already secured the premiership and were keen to go out on a high note. But, coming into the first change, it was Athletics Essendon's Amanda Pullen who held the lead. Back in second was Knox, with Glenhuntly in third, handing over to Anna Thompson. Not surprisingly, Thompson had taken the lead for Glenhuntly by the end of the second leg. Glenhuntly continued to stretch out over the third leg, and remarkably, their Division 2 team was in second place overall. In the end, it was a comfortable win to Glenhuntly and a fitting way to end what has been a dominant season. Glenhuntly's win completed a clean sweep of the women's divisions for the club, taking out 1, 2, 3 and 4. You've just rounded out your clean sweep of divisions 1, 2, 3 and 4 for Glenhuntly women. Did you envision this would have been possible at the start of the season?
Not really. I mean, we have been getting stronger the last few years, definitely, and you know, we've got a big group. We've got a lot of numbers out there. Probably Bendigo was looking a bit shaky. We only fielded 3 teams there, so we had to get everybody out for the half marathon. And look, we had 21 girls turn up for the half marathon. I think last year there was 3, or 21 women. Last year there was 3, so that's an incredible effort. Even I got out there, much to my own horror. But yeah, so that's really what sealed it for us.
Joining up, but yeah, can I just add my congratulations, Lesley and her team, and led by people like Anna Thompson and getting Kelly Hedrington out here and Erica Fountain and all those guys, and huge depth right there. In fact, I think our second team might have got second overall today in women, so it is great depth. But the thing that makes the difference is having the numbers.